Here we go. Hey, JP, man, it's so good to get a hold of you finally. You are the best at JAC Consulting. Why don't you just tell me a little bit about how a person like myself who has a Sales Navigator account can effectively reach out to as many potential leads that I can get. And I'm going after a typical, a really specific lead. The type is a digital marketer, someone in the United States. And I have my Sales Navigator here open. I'll be looking like this at the screen, but I'm going to just let you go ahead and guide me through the best way I could use Sales Navigator to go after the best ideal leads. Go ahead and tell me how to do it.
Okay, so first to understand, Sales Navigator is a completely different platform than LinkedIn. The benefits, and it's an upgrade, right? There are 3 upgrades within LinkedIn. There is Premium, there's Sales Navigator, and there's Recruiter. There's several Sales Navigators. There's a team program. Sales Navigator, the benefit of Sales Navigator is first a much deeper dive list of filters to get people you want to be in front of. But then the opportunity after that is some other little programs of saving leads, of creating a lead list, besides of us being able to directly message, which is called an InMail. So as you see on your screen, this is the basic opening of when you come to Sales Navigator. The first thing we're going to generally do is go into search. We're going to skip that, and I want you to click on lead filters.
All right. So
down to the right. Yep, right there. Perfect. Now on the left-hand side, these are the filters that we can drill down on, and we can do multiples. Regular LinkedIn doesn't necessarily let you have multiples. You do one at a time. Here, I could pick president, owner, vice president, CEO. I can pick several locations, and on and on and on, and all that to filter my list. So the first thing we're going to do, though, is put in a keyword of who we're looking for. Now, there's 2 ways to do this. We can either use the keyword search, or we can go right to industry. So you talked about digital marketing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what I want you to do on the left-hand side, under personal, scroll down to the right a little bit. Okay, and you see where it says industry, the 3rd one. Click on that and type in digital marketing. Let's see if LinkedIn has a category directly for that. Okay, they don't. So let's try SEO. Maybe that's one we might want to think about.
Nope.
So they don't. So right away, we see that there's not a industry link directly to what we're talking about. So let's back out of that. You want to do marketing services? Now that's everything. That'd be emails, that would be social media, Facebook, things like that. That's okay? All right, so let's leave it there. And all right, on connection. All right, go ahead, keep going.
I'm just seeing if there's
that's fine.
Website design or web or design services. Are we just picking additional?
Yep. Now that'd be additional industries that we're going to kind of lump together.
Okay. Well, why don't we just stick with just marketing services?
Okay. So let's go up 2 spaces to connection. Upwards.
All right. Upwards here to connection.
Right there, connection.
Yeah.
Okay. So 1st degree are people we're already connected to. So we're not going to use.
That's who I want to connect with, because I have so many.
These are people you're already connected to.
Perfect. Let's do it.
This would be who you would send a direct message to people that are already part of your connection. We want to look at people we're not connected to. So
all right.
Let's do 2nd degree. Second degree is everybody that you're connected to, who they're connected to. So let me give you an example. Let's say I have 1,000 connections and I'm your only connection. That means you would have 1,000 second degree connections.
Oh, this is wonderful. Okay.
Third degree is almost everybody else. So right from the beginning in market services, there are 17,000 people who are connected to you on a second degree. So let's leave it there.
Right up there.
Let's leave it there, because here's an important fact.
Hmm.
When you're looking at lists like this, there are 25 people on a page and there is 100 pages. You can't get past that. So that 17 doesn't really help us. We're going to need to drill down to be able to use that. So
should
now,
I choose one of these cities or the United States?
So that's the next one. Let's go to geography. Pick a city or a state, whatever you want.
What if I just chose the United States?
So you see the number, it's 11,000. We're going to lose too many people. It's too big. We need 2,500 or less.
Oh, okay. So let's, I'm in Utah. So why not just go straight to Utah?
Yep. See what it's there.
And now we're
7. Perfect. Good.
This is a good number.
Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll see. We can see else. So the next thing would probably be job title, right? We want what they might be. So that's on the left-hand side.
Decision makers and owners, right?
Go to job title. You can type in president, CEO, owner, vice president, manager, whatever.
Oh my goodness, this is great. This is
now delete that first one and see what it says. Okay, do those two. So now we see with those two under market research in Utah, there's 68 people. Do you want more than that?
No, that would be a great way to start.
Okay, so for right now, there's one more filter that we want to use if we can. On the left-hand side, scroll down to Spotlight.
Yeah.
Open that whole page up. You see it says posted on LinkedIn in 30 days. That is an active user.
Oh, we want
whenever we can. That's certainly a filter we want.
Oh, and
because that means it's actually on LinkedIn on a regular basis.
So if I removed president, or if I add, I now notice if I add a more job title, I'll get more results. So if I added
let's do CEO, owner.
Oh yeah, owner is a great active co-owner, co-founder, even just founder.
Yep.
Now we're at I see how we could increase that number to 74. That's a great list to start.
Okay, so let's collapse that so we can look at the people more. So on the up top right, collapse, just so we can see what we're looking at. Okay, so with Sales Navigator, you get what's called an in-mail. An in-mail is where we can send a direct message to people that we're not connected to. Okay. Now, here's something, we'll talk about that in a second. But first, what I mean is, you see those 3 buttons next to the save?
Yes, sir.
You don't have to look at their profile. Click that, and you can send them a message right away.
This one.
Yep. And you
this would be this message here is an in-mail.
This is an in-mail, right?
Okay.
We're not connected to this person.
Okay. So here, let me just see this gentleman here, Benjamin, probably one of the best at what he does, but he's an active LinkedIn user, and he even writes about himself over here. And I know he's really close. He's 8 months in his company. And I can highlight it. I can see what he does. He's an asset collaboration hub built just for tech business. Now, I would kind of relate. I don't know. He's his own man, but he's an asset collaborator, which I don't know what that really is.
Right. And you can look at his whole profile by clicking on his name. It'll show up on the right-hand side. So click his name.
Oh, I could. Yeah, I just hovered over and saw.
Click on his name.
Yeah, let's try this next one.
Okay, well, just click on his name.
Okay.
Anybody, I don't care who. Click on it.
Oh, I see.
So now their profile opens up on the same page, and now you can look at their whole profile.
Oh yeah, that's good. Now I can see this gentleman. He's in Las Vegas, but he probably shared some time in Utah, not too far away from us. and he's a chief CEO of a creative development marketing company. So he's obviously, you know, he comes with gravitas, right? I share 184 connections with him. And he would be a great person to send a quick little. He's probably a busy guy. He looks very comprehensive. He looks, but let's say if I wanted to send him a message, I click here.
Yep.
Okay. And then it's in here. If I wanted to connect with Garrett or just send him an
We're not talking about connecting right now. We're
oh
talking
no, I
about
know that.
sending messages. So you have to put something in the subject line.
Oh,
So you
wow.
have to put a title of what the subject is you want to talk about. Maybe it's, you know, maybe you want to talk about SEO marketing, whatever.
Oh, I
And then
want
you
to talk about, yeah, lots of things about SEO. So but let's talk. What's a good subject line nowadays that really
it's everything's different depending on what you're trying to talk about. Whether
sure,
you're,
it's absolutely
you
relative
know, so you got to play with that. That's like anything else. That's what
yeah.
they're going to see when it pops up. It shows a subject, and then you type in the message, and
All
then you
right.
send it. Now you get 50 a month. You haven't used 50 in 3 months. That's why it says 150.
Yeah, that's
Right?
right.
But otherwise, you get 50. So
Mhm.
let's just say, for argument's sake, you're done and you send him a message. So X
Mhm.
out, close that message window. Now, and X out of his profile. It's up there to the right. Yep. Now, the truth is, and this is going to blow you away, Mark,
Yeah, I want to hear it.
you don't get 50 in mails a month. You get 800 a month.
Whoa.
Almost nobody I've ever met knows how to do this. And this goes back to when we used to be able to buy in-mails. Early on, before a whole bunch of changes, you could literally buy 100 in-mails for $10. It was incredible. And they don't do that anymore. But there were only so many you could use a month. So that limit is still there. But let me show you how you can still get up to 800. You see the next guy down, his name is Ryan Kohler.
Yeah.
And you see how he's got that little green, gold icon of LinkedIn
Yes,
next
he's a
to his name?
premium. Yeah,
That means he's either premium or Sales Navigator. I want you to click on his name. Okay, perfect. Now up there, you see first time view, you see the gold icon, and then you see the open button. Hover your mouse over the open button.
Yeah, I am.
This premium feature allows anyone on LinkedIn to contact you directly for free, even if they are not connected to you. That is a free in-mail. What I want to show you, click on message, like you're going to send them a message. Look at right there in the line, free to open profile. That is a free in-mail. You get 800 of these a month.
Wow.
So all you're looking for, so X out of this,
Yeah.
and X out of his profile,
Mm-hmm.
X out of his profile. So scroll down to Jeff Collins. You see, he's got the gold icon. Click on his name. Free in-mail. Scroll, go to the next guy. So all these people, so then Candace Sherman, click on her name. There it is again, another free in-mail. These are all people you get to send an in-mail to, and they're not part of your 50.
Ah, so that's how you can get up to 80. Now tell me, I don't have time to every week to click on and make 800 connect. 800 a month, you say?
A month. It's about 85 a day is what you want to do. No
85
more than that.
a day is what you want to average. So no owner of their company has the time and the resources, but you do, don't you?
Well, the way I've learned to get around it is having a virtual assistant.
Now how does that work?
She does all that work for me.
So I could hire you, get a virtual assistant, do all this work, get that message honed in so it's relative to Candace, relative to Jeff, relative to all these ones, and go after the
Generally,
85
you're relative to your target. Right? So you've done market. Remember what was our target? Market research.
Market. No, it's marketing owners, services.
No, marketing services. Right. So that's your
marketing
target.
services.
So the people that are in this list are geared towards that one industry. So your message should be geared to that. I mean, again, every business
Yeah.
owner is different on what they're selling. Maybe they're selling, videos for market research people. Maybe they're selling in-mail marketing for market research people. Whatever it is your target is, and obviously you can do this with any target you want. Your message is going to be more relative to what you're trying to reach out to these people about. Now, LinkedIn's not perfect. It's like we said, we did Utah and that other guy came up from Las Vegas. Why? I don't know. Who knows why?
But here's what I really want to know. Why marketing services? Can I only work in categories that they have approved over here?
No. Remember
Okay.
what I said was we were looking under industries first. If you don't find the industries you like, then you go up into keyword search. So there's no SEO.
Okay.
Go up, back out of that.
All right.
Back out. Now go up to search keywords, up to the top, to the right.
Maybe I'll just need a little bit more space.
No. And I want you to go up to the right above the people's names.
Yeah.
It's a big space that says search keywords. To
Search
the right.
Keywords right here. Oh, I get it.
Now type in quotation. No, hold on. Do quotation marks. Search engine optimization.
What if I just did the acronym?
Well, you're going to get a better opportunity. Everything is based on what people put in their profile.
But you see, they do SEO.
No, you don't care that. Just hit enter.
All right. Oh, it looks like so we have to wrap this up here in 10 minutes, but this is fantastic.
So hit the enter button.
Yeah, I did. And it's 193 results.
So based on those, on Utah, second degree, and president owners, we've got 193. I want you to show you something. Go over here to connections on the left. Okay.
I just wanted to see what happens if I did both. So
it won't show both.
It's sort of getting.
Okay, hold on. Within LinkedIn, on the search bar, there is what's called Boolean searching. If you wanted to add additional words or take off words, like, so you want search engine optimization, but you don't want recruiters, we can do that too. So there's ways to use that. But if you want to try just SEO, back all that out of there, hit the X button, hit the X, or that way. Now just type SEO. And hit enter.
Okay, so there is a Boolean search, and I can hit save on this search. So look, I got 494.
Do SEO instead of search engine optimization.
I get better results when I hit SEO.
Well, and you want to try different things. Now I want you to go over to the personal on the left-hand side, and under degree, hit third degree as well. Plus button.
Really, even third degrees. Okay.
Now see what it shows.
So literally, I could do all these save searches. If I hit save search, this is the perfect list.
If you want to save this search, you need to go to the right, below it, and save search.
Not here, but here.
Not that one, yep. A drop-down box and name it. SEO in Utah.
Utah. All right.
Now,
wow, this is fantastic. And then I could, now I get it. With limited time that we have, tell me what you do to train a virtual assistant and how we can get a hold of you, because I'm going to put all the information in the description of this YouTube video. But let me just ask you, JP, just explain to me quickly how the virtual assistant's going to, if I have saved searches and I know, and she knows how to just basically wordsmith my message and use the one that I provide her and actively think, because no robot can do this. After you have to have a human person to
you don't want a robot either, because you're going to get in trouble with LinkedIn if you try doing that.
Absolutely.
So this is what I want you to do. I want you to pretend real quick you work for me, Mark. Hey, Mark, go ahead and click on Save Searches.
Up here?
Yep.
Or this?
Nope, saves up above it.
Oh, even above it. Okay.
Yep. Now you see it says SEO Utah. Click on that for me.
Yeah.
So Mark, what I want you to do today is click that, you collapse that stuff to the left so you don't need it.
Yep.
What I want you to do today is everybody that you see who has that gold icon next to their name, you're gonna click on the profile. If you see the green open button, you're gonna send them a message. And here's the message. There's a in the message itself, And then there's the subject line. I want you to just basically cut and paste, but then I want you to put their name. So you're going to start with, "Hi, Jeff," and then copy and paste my message that I give you. And I want you to do that for 85 people today.
Wow. That's a good chunk of people to do. So where's the message? Did you put it in the chat?
Well, wherever you do it, maybe you put it in an email, maybe you put it in.
Oh, I don't have a message prepared yet.
Right. We don't have a message prepared, but you would literally put a comma and then you would copy and paste the message and then you're done and you move on. It's going to take you probably about an hour to do 85 people today.
Yeah. And then
And I want
the
you to
right
go into
subject
the
line.
next 11 days. And I want you to do this every day until we get the 800 done.
So I need to do this first. And what about the ones that don't have?
Well, we're going to focus today, the first part of the month, on just the people who have the gold icon, so we can get as many of those free ones as we can.
85 a day.
85 a day.
And then over here, and with my 150 credits, I'm gonna, am I gonna lose them?
Nope. There's you only get 150. So if you don't use any of those next month, you'll stay at 150. So you actually will be losing 50.
Oh, I don't want to lose any 50. So I'm gonna have to use 50 before the 9th of February.
And now I would be a little more picky because those you're paying for. That's part of your LinkedIn fee. You're paying for those. So let's be a little more, this is what I would say if I'm the boss. I'm going to create you a very unique list for just those 50 people. That way I'm really laser in focused on who I want to send my paid ones to.
But I need to use them or I'm going to lose them on the 9th.
Exactly.
So I have to still be creative. And since it's my first time and you've helped me guide through this whole process, I'm going to have to use them. And so
go right from the beginning, the first 150 people, and do 85, right from the top. And then as soon as you're out of the free ones, out of the 150 used ones, then you go to just the gold icon ones.
I got it. All right. So the gold ones, the premium users, the ones I get for free, 85 a day, and do the other ones or I'm going to lose them because I'm already hit my limit of 150. This has all been wonderful. Now, I need to hire you. So here we go. I'll do this on my own, but there's going to be so many things that are going to go on throughout the day. I don't have an hour a day to do 85 messages every day.
Well, I can show you how to get your own VA. You'll hire your own VA and train them because that's the best part of VA. You can have them do other stuff. They can cultivate different leads for you. There's a lot more on Sales Navigator that you can do. And again, if you want to hire me to show you the different aspects and how to do different things and because there's a way. So let's say Jeff Collins, and I don't want to get too far down because we only have a few minutes, but let's say Jeff Collins is somebody I really want to save. I want to keep following up with this guy. Click the save button.
Okay.
And I can click on that plus button. Now let's name the list hot SEO leads.
Okay. How about this? Niche.
You name it whatever you want.
Niche SEOs, meaning they are niche, like they are only law firm marketing agent, or they are
whatever you want to name it. So now
that is beautiful because those are my big ones.
If you need to for your own self, you can put a description in there so you have a good memory of what you're using it for.
How about this? Niches are in the riches.
Okay. Now hit create and save. Okay, so now that person is already in the list. See how in there it's got one list? Now, I just want, for argument's sake, go down to John Bates, the third one. And let's say he's just like that. Hit save. The list is already there. Now push the button. Now he's there. Now let me show you how to access this. Go up to the top, go to leads.
Yep.
And there it is, niche SEO. You can X out of that little drop down. Yeah. Click niche SEO. Nope, right on the name. There they are. Yeah.
And there they are. And I can treat these people special because
special list. You
They're
created
my
it.
niche. They're my niche.
Niche
They're my
SEO.
riches. The niches
Yep.
are in the riches. Wow, this has been wonderful. We only have just a couple more minutes left. So I'm going to place JAC Consulting in the description. They can get a hold of you. We're going to discuss offline what it's going to take to get that virtual assistant so she could work with my niche list as well as my other 85 I need to do, plus my 50 in mails and all the other things that are going to help me culture and work these people so they become connections and the whole gamut. Wow, JP, you're helpful. Any last words you want to go?
Hey, anytime I can help, Mark, all you got to do is let me know, buddy.
All right. And I think that's how you do it with every one of your clients. I know JAC Consulting is a fantastic service. I've been with you for almost 3 years using it. And we have a goal between you and I. I need to get through the other efforts that you're working with me on lead generation. We're focusing on 10 new connections every week. 10, and I always get more than that, let me tell you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And the system that we have in place for the last 3 years is wonderful. And I can't recommend you enough, JP. So thank you so much for your time today, making this video. For anybody who's going after white label SEO leads or white label video marketing leads, and you want, as a digital marketer, connect with other digital marketers, this is probably the best service that you can do, right?
By far.